Have you ever thought about whether begging someone to stay in your life would really make you happy, or help you get the love and respect you deserve? The answer is a resounding no. Beseeching someone to stay in your life is not only useless, it's also harmful. Remember that you should never let someone be your priority while letting yourself be their choice. Treat yourself with love and respect. Don't expect others to do the same. In this video, we'll look at 10 ways to love and be loved naturally, without forcing it. These ideas come from Stoic philosophy, an old but powerful and relevant philosophy that tells us to never beg for anyone's love or attention. You will learn how to keep your confidence up. Are you aware of your worth? Learn how to let love come to you easily and honestly. Come with me on a journey to find the freedom of love, where you won't have to beg for anything and everything will come to you easily and meaningfully. Before we start, I want to challenge you to watch the whole video and not miss a single lesson. Each of the 10 lessons we share has important lessons that can change the way you live and see the world. Lesson 7 will give you a whole new way to think about love and self-esteem that you can't miss. Write the 4 words in a comment. Sharing your thoughts with us is a way for you to join a group of people who are learning and growing according to the Stoic philosophy. Thanks for watching, and let's begin this journey together. Number 1. Respecting yourself in relationships. Respecting yourself is what drives all of your actions and choices. Respecting yourself means not only sticking to your own values, but also learning about and using Stoic philosophy to handle relationship problems in a confident and smart way. This helps you stay confident and avoid falling into the trap of looking for love from other people. A healthy relationship needs a balance of giving and receiving. Stoic philosophy stresses the importance of treating everyone equally when it comes to love and care. When you respect yourself, you also expect and keep respect from the other person, which makes for a happy and long-lasting relationship. It is very important to know how important self-esteem and respect are. Being in a bad relationship where you don't get enough respect hurts your self-esteem and stops you from growing personally and spiritually. To protect yourself, you should be brave enough to end these kinds of relationships. Also, a deep connection and the basic values of a healthy and happy relationship are what make a relationship important and last. Look for partners who can give you patience and knowledge. We can all learn from problems and get better by facing them. Do not ask for love. Let things happen naturally and you will get what you deserve. This is the second myth about love at first sight. Have you ever been transported to a beautiful story where 2 strangers meet and instantly feel like they've known each other for years? Or have you ever met someone special and felt like you were struck by lightning? Many people want and think that this idea, which is romanticized in books and movies, is a sign of true love. However, Stoic philosophy and reality show that this is not true. Fictional stories about love at first sight often show 2 people who click right away. But in real life, things don't work out that way. True love actually takes time for both people to understand each other and commit to each other. Sometimes the feeling of being hit by lightning comes from infant infatuation, is a term for a short-lived physical attraction or feeling. When people are in love, they often feel happy, jealous, and protective, but this isn't a good base for a long-term relationship. True love is like a plant that needs to be cared for every day. For it to grow and thrive, both people must be patient, understand, and commit to the relationship. Stoicism stresses the importance of being patient and trusting the natural process. Instead of pushing or hurrying things, let love grow at its own pace. Self-love is the source of true love. When you value and love yourself, you can give and receive love from others with all your heart. The relationships we build have a big impact on our quality of life. True love brings satisfaction and happiness and is an important part of a full life. Remember that love at first sight is just a romantic illusion. The key to a lasting relationship is understanding commitment and nurturing love naturally, as Stoic philosophy says. You'll find real love and happiness if you take care of yourself, wait, and let love grow at its own pace. Tell us what you think about Stoicism and love at first sight in the comments below. Let's spread the word about true love and how to build lasting relationships. Number 3. Learning from rejection and embracing your own worth. On the path to love and happiness, we sometimes have to face rejection, which can be very painful. But from a Stoic philosophical point of view, each rejection is not only a chance to learn, but also a chance to affirm our own worth. When we stop looking for love and let things happen naturally, we learn to respect ourselves and not depend on other people's approval. Take Maria, a young woman who spent many years trying to make her boyfriend happy and love her more. She always hoped that her unwavering efforts would make him happier and love her more. But the relationship only made Maria tired, robbed her of her joy, and slowly lowered her self-esteem. She lived in fear and anxiety that if she couldn't meet her boyfriend's needs, she would be dumped one day after a painful rejection, when her efforts to do her best for him went unnoticed. Realizing that true love doesn't come from begging or coercion, Maria started to work on herself by doing things she loved and learning to love herself. She found peace and happiness within herself, and no longer relied on other people's approval. Through Maria's story, we can see that rejection can be a turning point that opens up a new path for us to learn to appreciate ourselves more. Rejection is not a sign of failure, but an opportunity to seek freedom and happiness in our own way. From there, we learn to love and respect ourselves, which is something that God always wants for each person. By learning from rejections and affirming our own worth, we not only find true love but also build a strong soul that is not easily shaken by criticism or rejection from others. Number 4, don't idealize. Have you ever thought about why love can hurt us sometimes? Picking a life partner is an art that requires both knowledge and care. Stoic philosophy tells us that you can't force real love and that not idealizing your partner is key to keeping your relationship happy and lasting. When we have unrealistic expectations of our partners, we see them in a skewed and unrealistic way. This can lead to disappointment and pain when those expectations aren't met. To avoid this, we should focus on understanding and accepting our partner as they really are, with all their strengths and weaknesses. Imagine if you imagined your partner as perfect, always paying attention and never making mistakes. When reality doesn't match expectations, disappointment sets in. Instead, we should see our partner as human, flawed, and able to make mistakes. This understanding will help make things more realistic and long-lasting. Getting together. The Bible tells us that real love is patient and kind, not jealous or cocky. These teachings remind us of how important it is to respect and understand each other in relationships. We shouldn't see our partner through the lens of idealization, but with compassion and forgiveness. True love isn't just loving the good things about someone. It also includes accepting and loving their flaws. This makes for a real, long-lasting, and deep relationship that helps both people grow and get better. Understanding and following these principles will help us build relationships based on mutual respect, understanding, and growth. When we stop trying to make our partners perfect and accept them as they are, love will grow stronger and last longer. Remember that love is not something that can be pushed. It's a journey of acceptance and growth for both people, and it's on that journey that we find true joy and peace. No, I don't try to make everything perfect if you have learned something from this material. Number 5, reciprocity in Stoicism. For mutual support to happen, we must return the kindness we receive through fair and generous actions. This shows that we are all connected and that our actions should add to the collective prosperity of the community. This idea applies to personal relationships, especially romantic ones. Being thankful and acknowledging of what we get from our partners makes the bonds stronger so that we can live together. Think of it as a dance of giving and receiving, where each step is perfect and creates a rhythm of mutual respect and appreciation in the world of love. Being kind to others teaches us a lot. Do not ask for love. True and deep love should be a trade and mutual honoring between two souls. It is very important to know your own worth and keep it. Think about the story of Linda and David. Linda always thought that she had to put David's needs before her own in order to earn his love. David's feelings stayed unclear, leaving Linda feeling unworthy and tired. One day, Linda came across the teachings of reciprocity, which stress self-respect and naturalness in relationships. Inspired, she decided to focus on herself, take care of her own health, and value her worth. Over time, this change in Linda's perspective transformed her relationship with David. She stopped begging for his love and instead did things that helped each other, appreciating and valuing his efforts while still maintaining her dignity. Their relationship became stronger based on mutual respect and genuine connection. This change also fits with the Bible's view that love is a gift from God that doesn't have to be earned. It's a loving, patient, merciful, and selfless love. By trusting in God's love and wisdom, we can find peace in letting love flow naturally, without forcing or desperation. According to the principle of reciprocity, love should be an honest exchange based on respect for each other's worth. By following this principle, we not only make our relationships healthier, but we also align ourselves with the divine principle of unconditional love. Know your worth, be honest, and let love flow naturally. This is the art of non-coercive love, and all things natural. Thank you for watching the whole video. We hope that the information and sharing above has given you many new ideas and values for life and relationships. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it so that many more people can learn from this great Stoic philosophy. Now let's move on to the next very important topic: how Stoic philosophy can help us can help us make good decisions and build a friendship that will last. Sixth, how to choose a life partner. Don't miss the next piece of useful information. Keep reading. For a relationship to last and be happy, there needs to be a balance between reason and feeling. To find the perfect life partner, we need to know what their core values and virtues are. A good life partner will not only be there for us when things go well, but they will also be ready to face life's hurdles and problems with us. Let's look at the story of Silas and Gina. Silas met Gina at a church event. Instead of being attracted to her looks or temporarily, Silas chose to take the time to get to know Gina better. He began by talking to her and doing charity work with her, to learn more about her core values and qualities. Silas saw that Gina was kind, patient, and had a strong faith in God. These are all traits that Silas had always valued and sought in a life partner. Silas didn't rush his decision. He always remembered the teachings of Stoic philosophy, which say that happiness comes not from outside things but from inner harmony and peace of mind. As Silas and Gina got to know each other, they faced many challenges together. When they did, they relied on their love, their faith in God, and the principles of Stoicism to get through them. This made their relationship last longer and be stronger. Proving that Stoic philosophy is right when it comes to picking a life partner, God taught us that true love is not possessiveness or force, but giving and sharing without conditions. Because Silas was patient, his love for Gina grew naturally, without being forced. They built a relationship on mutual respect, gratitude, faith in God, and the principles of Stoic philosophy when choosing a life partner. Let's remember that we don't have to beg for love. Instead, we should be wise and let things happen naturally. Love shouldn't be something we're after or trying to get, but two kindred spirits meeting and growing together. Seventh Stoic thought says that we should accept that we can't control everything, including love. This can help you be emotionally strong in your relationships. Love isn't always in a relationship. Things won't always go as planned. But how we deal with and get past these problems determines how long the relationship lasts. For example, a young couple who just got married faces many problems as they start their life together, from balancing their finances to dealing with personal conflicts. Instead of letting these problems destroy their relationship, they use the ideas of Stoicism to strengthen their emotional strength. They learn to accept the things they can't change and work on making the things they can change better. Patience, thanks, and understanding each other make them strong. A person's religious views can also help them deal with tough emotions. For example, they might find relief and direction in their faith in God when things are hard. They can stay calm and steady if they believe in divine providence and the greater meaning of life. The Bible says that God is trustworthy and won't let you be pushed beyond what you can handle. This belief gives them comfort and helps them get through all problems with trust and patience. A lot of research shows that people who are resilient can handle small stresses and big crises more easily. This means that resilience is useful not only in everyday life, but also in important or rare problems. Stoic philosophy tells us that we can build strong emotional resilience by accepting what we can't change and working on making ourselves better. This will help our love relationships grow naturally and sustainably. What problems have you faced in love, and how did you solve them? Please share your stories and experiences in the comment section below. Number 8. Being independent in a relationship. Sharing your life with someone else doesn't mean doing everything together. The best way to keep a relationship going is to always be yourself and give each other room. To keep love from becoming a burden or a dependency, it's important for both people in a partnership to keep their independence. Stoic philosophy says that everyone should be independent, even when they are in a relationship. Being independent not only helps people keep their own identity, but it also makes relationships healthy and last. God also says that each person is a unique being made in His image with their own goals and duties. Jesus also said that love is not possession, but sharing and mutual respect. Therefore, when we love someone, it is important to respect their personal space and time. Just as God respects each person's individual freedom, when you maintain independence in a relationship, you not only keep your freedom but also help your partner feel free and respected. This allows both of you to grow individually and progress together without being overly constrained or dependent on each other. Independence in a relationship provides time for reflection, development, and enjoyment of personal activities, which brings freshness and excitement when you're together. Therefore, we should accept and respect ourselves as well as our partners. This means not trying to control or force the other person to change to meet personal desires. Instead, create an environment where both feel free and respected, where love can flourish naturally without constraints. True love is not about possession, but about respecting and nurturing each other's personal freedom. Leaving a note on building personal independence is a key part of building a healthy, long-lasting relationship where love doesn't have to be forced, but grows on its own. Being grateful in love is not only a good thing to do, it's also something that should be done all the time. Being grateful helps us remember what made us fall in love in the first place, which helps us value and keep those great values. Not only should you feel grateful, but you should also show it through your deeds. Studies have shown that expressing gratitude helps couples recall their initial feelings and the reasons that made them decide to commit to life sacrifice and mutual care are the foundation for maintaining a lasting relationship. Looking at the reality of life everywhere, we see that even in families without any conflicts, things are still peaceful and harmonious. But somehow couples who were once deeply in love gradually become distant without realizing it. In the past, they were inseparable, missing each other after just one day apart, longing to see each other. And then they sought each other out to satisfy that longing. Now there are plenty of reasons: coming home late from work, being busy, taking care of children, being too tired, enjoying staying up late alone to watch movies, going online and doing things they like. Many worries in work and social relationships keep them tied up, taking up all the time meant for their loved ones. Tired, they lie down and fall asleep immediately. There's no energy left for romance like in their youth, when they first fell in love, or even in the first few years of marriage. So fresh love cannot be sustained solely on feelings of love, and youth and beauty will fade over time. Being thankful for the good things in our lives will help us remember the good times and keep the relationship strong. For people who believe in God, being thankful is an important part of their faith and helps them remember that love is a gift from God. Leave a comment saying, "I am thankful to God for what I have," and we will cherish and take better care of our relationship. Stoic philosophy says that being grateful in love not only helps keep the relationship going, but also makes our love stronger. Remember that love shouldn't be pushed. It should come naturally. With gratitude, we will have everything in the most natural way. Number 10. Fostering conversation with purpose. Communicating with intention is more than just telling someone something. It's also about showing respect, understanding, and empathy. In romantic relationships, encouraging intentional communication is a key part of staying connected and understanding each other, which builds a strong base for love to grow naturally without any pressure. Stoic thought stresses how important it is to listen with both ears and hearts as well. Deep attention helps us understand our partner's feelings, thoughts, and wants better. This not only keeps us from misunderstandings, but it also shows that we respect and care about them. When we truly listen, we make room for love to grow. Obviously not limited by assumptions or biases, Stoics say that people should always be honest and clear when they speak. Being honest and talking to people builds mutual trust and confidence. When we tell our partners how we really feel, we show them who we really are and give them a chance to answer in kind. Clarity helps avoid misunderstandings and make sure that ideas get across correctly. Communication in love isn't always easy. There will be times when you argue or fight. Be patient and tolerant. Don't act quickly, and always try to solve problems in a calm and logical way. Communication that is patient and tolerant helps us keep our inner peace and harmony in the relationship, which is important for love to grow in a healthy way. Stoic philosophy says that communication in love not only helps us avoid arguments and misunderstandings, but it also makes it possible for love to grow naturally and sincerely. If you listen carefully, speak honestly, and be patient in your communication, you will find that love doesn't need to be begged for, but will come naturally and last. We hope that talking about Stoic philosophy has given you more information about love and how to build a lasting relationship. Please leave your thoughts below in the form of a short question. How do you feel about this video? A, very dissatisfied. B, not satisfied. C, not satisfied. D, satisfied. E, very satisfied. Pick one of the answers above and tell us what you think in the comments. If you liked the movie, don't forget to click the like button. Feel free to share this video with your family and friends and share your thoughts below. This helps us know what you think and gets good messages out to more people. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos about Stoic philosophy and inspiration. Click on the message, click the bell to be notified every time we post a new movie. Stay tuned for more movies that will teach you more useful things about Stoicism. Thanks, and see you in the next film.